Aboriginals speak a primitive language. We know that all languages serve the purpose of communication, which differs us from animals. And this idea of savages, barbarians, and civilized was a very colonized colonization concept. So that word primitive came from this time period and considered any language that was not written as very primal. Well, we know that language is very rooted in identity, and we know that no language is better or more superior or inferior to another. So therefore, a language really can't be more primitive or less primitive than another language. We know that the Aboriginals are very good at adapting and code switching. They're very multilingual, either through marriage or heritage. And some of these languages may not even be similar. There's well over 200 or even 600, depending on how you count dialects. We know that they use syntax and morphology maybe different than us, but they also use so many different variations for morphology of compound words and suffixes, a lot more detailed than English is ever able to do. And they also borrow like we do. And if you look at this group right here, they were able to add this end marker on the ends of words, the y and the a sound. And then they were able really to put these words wherever they wanted, which for colonizers seemed really chaotic. So these myths are still alive because governments, military, schools, and really just language. They have an official, like their language in Australia is English like it is here, even though we don't have an official language. And that's very tied in their identity and our identity here. Even though English is not our official language, we are so tied in, so monolingual with very little dual language programs. And our students that come here face a lot of stereotypes. And so we always should be assessing and challenging our biases and where they came from to begin with. So EL students come with us with an incredible heritage in areas of nature, trade, science, arts, and family traditions that is tied into their language. And as educators, our mission should be to learn about our students' languages and identities so that we can better service their language needs, but also help lift up their L1.